It's January 2026, and every news channel, every feed is talking about Venezuela. Even I did. You see the military footage, the political speeches, and the chaos. And if you like most people, you might be thinking, okay, that's terrible, but what does it have to do with me? I'm just trying to pay my rent and buy groceries. So, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about how this whole Venezuela situation will affect you and how the modern war works. Now, it's a fair question for you to ask, like, why should you care about this crisis happening thousands of miles away from me? But here's the blunt truth. You need to care because the way world works has fundamentally changed. We are watching a modern world war play out in real time, but it doesn't look like the movies. It's not just about the tanks taking territory anymore. Today, warfare is about seizing the gears of the global economy, and Venezuela, it's one of the biggest gears on the planet. So let's break it down how this new warfare works and exactly how it's going to hit your bank account. Now, for centuries, nations fought wars to control land. More land means more power. Today, in 2026, nations fight to control flow, the flow of energy, the flow of data, and the flow of essential minerals. Think of the global economy like a massive complex machine to run it. You need fuel like oil and gas, you need conductors like metals and coppers and golds and silver for electronics, and you need safe path to move those things around like trade routes. So if you control these inputs, you control like a control machine. You hold the leverage. Now, modern warfare is economic strangulation. If a major power wants to cripple a rival, they don't need to bomb their cities. They just need to cut off their access to the resources they need to survive. This brings us directly to why Venezuela is such a massive prize on the new battlefield. So let's be real. The recent intervention in Venezuela isn't about restoring democracy or politics. Those are the factors, sure, but follow the money. Venezuela sits on the largest proven oil reserves in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. For the last decade, the oil has been largely offline or flowing inefficiently due to corruption and sanctions. But in a world desperate for energy, security, the oil is a weapon. So whoever controls the tap in Venezuela gets the influence the global price of energy. And it is not just about oil. Deep inside Venezuela, it's the Ornico mining arc. It's loaded with gold, bauxite, and coltan minerals essential for everything from stabilizing currencies to building smartphones and electric car batteries. Now, by taking control of Venezuela, the US hasn't changed their government. They've effectively seized a massive strategic asset on the global chessboard, pulling it away from rivals who were eyeing those same resources. Okay, that's a high level geopolitics, but how this affects you tomorrow? The so it is a price at pump method. The most immediate impact is energy. Energy is the hidden cost in everything you buy. It costs the money to grow food, package it, truck it to your store. If the situation in Venezuela stabilizes, the oil start flowing freely again under the management. We could see a long-term drop in global oil prices. That means cheaper gas for your car and eventually lower prices on groceries because of the shipping cost go down. However, if the current chaos drags on, markets get scared, oil prices spike, and suddenly your commute gets more expensive and inflation starts ticking up again. Now, when the big geopolitical shift happen, investors get nervous. They pull their money out of risky stocks and put it into safe havens, primarily gold and silver, which is happening right now. Gold and silver is skyrocketing, and we have seen over the past 2025. Now, look at the gold prices right now in January 2026. They are reacting to this uncertainty. If you are looking to buy jewelry, electronics, which use silver, or you trying to invest, this instability is directly affecting those prices. So when you see a headlines about carcass, don't just tune in for it as a foreign policy. Now, currently, we are living through a masterpiece in 21st century warfare. It's a war fought with the commodities, trade routes, and economic leverage. Venezuela is currently ground zero for this fight, and because we live in a connected global economy, the shockwaves from ground zero are going to be felt in your every household. It's a sobering reality, but understanding it is the first step into navigating it. What do you guys think? Is this move in Venezuela going to stabilize the global economy long term, or did we just open a Pandora box? Let me know in the comments below and follow for more.